Welcome back to the anarchy that is Dyson Anarchy. Tonight we have a four-way commander game where I'm playing Zarevi, Imperial Tactician.
And I am playing Felix, the one who wears 5 boots.
I am playing Zuladoth, Void Gorger.
And I am playing Tasha, the Witch Queen.
That's a good one. The one who wears 5 boots. I'm still gonna drop 3.
I'm behind you. I'm gonna drop 2.
3. 1, 2.
I'm gonna
3.
keep my hand.
Dropping 2.
I'm gonna go to 6. Drop another. Shuffle and scry.
What are we rolling? A D20 when the time comes?
Sure.
Is that a spin down?
No, it's a D20.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the card on top.
I rolled a 19.
5.
You good? 10.
I rolled a 9.
Nice, I get to go first. There's 4 upkeeps, or more than 1 upkeep, so I get to draw
You're
a
gonna
card.
go first?
Yep, I draw a card. My land per turn is going to be an island. I'm going to tap the island to ponder. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. You may shuffle your library, then draw a card. I guess I'll do it like that. I'm not going to shuffle, I'm going to keep that. Oh, I get to draw a card and then I pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. My land per turn will be an island. And I'll pass.
Draw. I'm gonna play an Opulent Palace. Comes into play tap. And I will pass.
Draw. Buried Ruin. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Land per turn is going to be a swamp. I'm going to tap 2 and play Charcoal Diamond. It enters tapped and it adds a black mana, and I'll pass.
Untap,
There you go.
upkeep, and draw. Land per turn is going to be a command tower. And then I will pass.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a forest. I have nothing to do for 2, so I'll tap a forest for 1 and play a Hardened Scales. If one or more 1/1 counters to be placed on a creature, I may put 1 additional 1/1 counter. And I'll pass.
Draw. Reliquary Tower. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Land per turn is going to be a swamp. Tap 2 for 2 swamps for Dothy Voidwalker. Shadow 3/2. If a card would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, instead exile it with a void counter on it. I can tap and sacrifice him to choose an exiled card an opponent owns with a void counter on it.
Is
And I
that
may
a
play
2/2?
it 3/2. And I can play it for free if I sack him. And I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to tap 3 after I play a forest. We're going to play Skewed Swarm.
Nice.
It's got landfall, it's a 1/1. Whenever land enters battlefield, I create a 1/1 insect token. If I have 6 or more lands, I create a copy of
Lands
it.
you control.
Yeah. I'll pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will also play a Reliquary Tower. I will tap 3 for a Ravenous Slime. It is a 1/1, can't be blocked with creatures with power 2 or less. If a creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile it and put that many number of 1/1 counters equal to that creature's power on Ravenous Slime. For now, it's a 1/1 that can't be blocked. And those will also be benefited by the Hardened Scales. And I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Drown Yard Temple. Your turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. My return is going to be a swamp. Black, 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 colorless. For Glen Elendra Liege. 2/3 flying. Other blue creatures you control get +1/+1, and other black creatures you control get +1/+1. So Dothy is a 4/3. Shadow can't be blocked. Yeah, I'll swing a 4/3 at you, Ripley.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. And draw. Land per turn is a plains. I'm going to tap 1. And path to exile your Dorothy Voidwalker.
So he exiles.
Yep. You can search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Then I'm going to tap 3. And cast my commander. When it enters the battlefield, or a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I may tap or untap target permanent. I'm going to untap my command tower.
Scute Swarm is 5
I
lands.
played a land. So I get
How does
a
Scute Swarm work?
1. It's landfall, I played a land, so I did get
Per
a
land, he gets one.
No, I get a 1/1.
And then when he has 6 1/1s.
When I have 6 lands,
That's a
I
copy.
create
of
a
Scute
copy
Swarm.
of Scute Swarm.
Oh. So for now, it's just a 1/1.
I'm going to tap my command tower to brainstorm, draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from my hand on top of my
You're
library.
cooking.
Go, Deb. I'll pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. I will play Novi Gen, Heart of Progress. Task for colors. I will tap a blue, a green, and a colors for 3. To play a Handana's Climb. It's a legendary enchantment. Moving to combat. At the beginning of combat in your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then if that creature has 3 or more 1/1 counters on it, transform Handana's Climb. I'll put a 1/1 counter on my slime.
You're entering combat.
Now I went to
Hard
combat.
scales.
Hardened Scales will give it an extra, so it'll go to 2 1/1 counters. And it says put a 1/1 counter then, so next turn it'll proc. So it's got 2, it's a 3/3. Thanks to Hardened Scales. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna swing for the guts.
At I.
Swing for 3.
I
Yeah,
commander damage? No.
no, slime damage. I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Guildless Commons. I have to return a land, because it comes untapped. Return Buried Ruin to my hand. Your turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Land per turn is going to be an island. I'm going to tap 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And play Coerce the Kill. Enchant creature. You control enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has base power and toughness 1/1, has death touch, and is an assassin in addition to its other types. I can do that to you, right?
Control?
I control him, yeah. I enchant him, I control him, and then he has a base power.
If I destroy that enchantment.
He gets it back.
Okay.
So he's a 1/1 and he's an assassin.
Just so you know, that's a dirty card.
I do believe that 1/1 translates into the commander damage
Yeah.
for red.
He would actually be a, because Revi's blue.
He gets
other
plus
blue
one?
yeah, he gets +1. So he's a 2/2 assassin.
Might I read that card?
Let's read
This
it.
one?
He loses flying? No.
He has base power and toughness 1/1, has death touch, and is an assassin in
So
addition
he
to
still
his other
has
types.
flying.
Yeah, it doesn't say he loses
Sure,
his
yeah,
powers.
It says the flying.
It just turns him into a 1/1, has death touch, and is an assassin
Flying
in
is
addition
gonna,
to its
it's
other
gonna
powers.
really help you this
Flying
game.
death touch, yeah.
Yeah, 2/2
Because
flying
None of
death
us
touch.
really have flying.
I'm gonna swing a 2/3 flying at you, Ripley.
Yeah.
I pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Limit turn is a forest.
Beautiful.
That triggers Skewed Swarm. So I'll have 2.
You have 5 now.
I have 5 now.
So next turn you get a copy.
I'm gonna tap 4.
Okay.
To play Tameo, Field Researcher. I'm gonna +1 Tameo.
Of course.
2, choose up to 2 target creatures. Till my next turn, whenever either of those creatures deals combat damage, I draw a card. Skewed Swarm in my original token, so I'll just use another one to represent the one that just came into play. So these 2 creatures are going to be affected by that, and they're both swinging at you, Sean.
How
Both
much?
1/1s.
Both 1/1s?
Yep. Whenever they deal combat damage, I draw a card.
For each, really? It's a big draw.
I thought it was something that had to do with
He just
Snake Swarm.
refilled
I
his
didn't
hand.
know it was Tameo.
I'm going to have to pass after that.
Okay. I will untap.
So does Derevi still have his other?
It doesn't say he loses everything.
Draw.
He's just base power 1/1 and has death touch
And
and is an assassin, but he still has everything else.
I'm gonna move and pass my main phase 1, move into combat. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I can put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then if that creature has 3 or more 1/1 counters on it, I can transform Haldane's. I'm gonna do that, move into combat, put 2 1/1 counter, put 1 1/1 counter. I get an additional 1 because of hardened scales, going up to 4 1/1 counters.
And now,
I will transform Haldane's Climb
this is mid-combat.
mid combat
That
into
transforms.
Winged Temple of Orzaka. I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color, or I can tap it, a forest and an island, and tap it. Target creature you control gains flying and gains +X, where X is its power. So I can double something's power and gain it flying. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have 2 green, 2 colors for a bio-waste blob. Each creatures I control get +1. At the beginning of my upkeep, if you control a commander, create a token that's a copy of bio-waste blob.
Well,
So that's gonna put him to a 6/6. He's 0/0, and then he gets +1 from those. It's a 1/1 and a 6/6. I wasn't gonna swing anyways. I'll pass. I'm having fun.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Buried Ruin. 4. For Thran Dynamo. 4. For Nika Elixir. Your turn.
Untap,
Dynamo.
untap, upkeep, draw. Blue, black, colorless, colorless, colorless for Tasha. No one has graveyards. Ripley, you got a graveyard.
No graveyard.
I'm gonna +1 Tasha. She's gonna go up to 5. I'm gonna take your Path to Exile.
Oh. Not the best.
I +1'd her, so I get to draw a card as well. I'm gonna tap 1 to Brainstorm. Draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. I didn't land per turn, so I'm gonna land per turn. It's gonna be a swamp. Ripley, you have flying?
no.
Alright, I'm gonna swing a 2/2 and a 2/3 flying. Or no, I'm gonna swing. You have flying, Sean?
I don't have creatures.
I'm gonna swing a 2/2 Death Touch flying. It'll be 2 commander for Ripley at you, because I'm gonna swing Derevi at you. I'm gonna swing a 2/3 at you. both of these guys, because I have Derevi, I have his ability, yeah. So they both deal combat damage, so I can untap 2 things, right?
It doesn't say it strips one of the abilities.
No. So Derevi still has his ability, so I'm gonna choose to untap lands. I'm gonna tap a swamp, another swamp, and a colorless to murder your Scoot Swarm.
How big was the Scoot Swarm?
He almost started making copies of.
Instead, exile it. So exile that. And put a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the power.
1. See it 2.
Equal to that creature's power. So 1.
See it 2.
I get 2 because of
Hardened Scales.
Hardened Scales. So another 2 on this. So it'll go to 7/7.
I'm gonna pass.
Pass.
Sorry.
Untap. Upkeep. And draw. I'm gonna +1 Tamio.
Of course. Wise play.
Make these 2 unblockable. Swing Shaw's way. 1/1/1/1.
1/1/1/1.
I draw a card for each of them.
It makes him unblockable too?
Or not unblockable.
Oh, but he doesn't have blockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Lifelink.
Well, tap 3. Play Daxos of Melitus. My land per turn is going to be a Plains. I'm going to tap 2 to cycle Migration Path.
Cycling.
Discard this card to draw a card.
Cycle.
For my last trick, I'm going to pass my turn.
Great. I'm gonna untap. Upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a Relentless Reef. The Coral Reef enters the battlefield tapped. But I still have 5. I have a green, a blue, and a black. I have all 5 colors, the Exodia. And I will play Felix. The one who wears 5 boots. He's gonna come in with he's gonna get +1, so he's gonna be a 6/5.
Menace Ward.
6/5.
Ward what?
Ward 2.
And
Menace 5,
beginning
Ward
my
2.
upkeep, if you control your commander, which I didn't, that will not happen.
What gives him the +1/+1?
Oozes you control get +1, naturally. Ravenous Slime is gonna punch your commander right in the throat.
Alright.
I'll pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Temple of the False God. I have 5 lands. So I can tap for 6. For Zuladad.
Is that Cascade?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get the proc from playing the commander?
No. Then I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dreamstone Hedron. Your turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep, draw.
Just ask, because I got a 5/5.
Land per turn is gonna be a swamp. I'm gonna tap 7.
Tap 7. Go for it.
For Tasha.
Wait, didn't I kill Tasha?
Yep. She costs 5. She costs 7 now.
Okay.
I'm gonna +1 her. Anyone have instant or sorceries in the
No
graveyard?
graveyard.
Take your brainstorm.
You're picking.
Draw a card.
I +1 her. She goes up to 5. I draw a card. You got flyers, Toe?
No, but I have a 6, 7.
Alright, I'm swinging 4 flying at you.
4 flying?
Yep.
That's fine.
2 of its commander from Ripley.
Just know I'm gonna hit you right back.
I'm gonna untap Derevi and Glenalindra.
You can untap
please.
too?
Yeah, whenever they deal damage, combat damage, I can untap them. Through Derevi. I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. And draw. 11 turns is going to be a forest. We're going to tap 5.
Are you?
Play Rubinius Soul Singer.
Nice. That's gonna give you a little freedom.
I'm gonna +1 Tameo to give Daxos and this 1/1 the ability if they deal combat damage to a player, I draw a card. So I'm gonna move into combat now. Daxos can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater, so he's coming at you, Sean.
Because you can't block him.
How much is he?
2/2. And this other guy, the other guy's not attacking.
Did you proc the planeswalker?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, I exile the top card of that player's library. I gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost. Until end of turn, I may cast that card and may spend mana as though or mana of any color to cast it. So your top card,
It's a land.
I gain 0 and nothing.
You can't cast it.
That stinks.
So does it just go to exile?
Yeah, I think so.
Exile top card, yep.
Did you draw off of Daxos? Because you +1 them to +1 Tameo to.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna pass my turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna tap 3. Colors. And forest, why not? 3. For 8. Urza's Incubator. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I choose Ooze. Creature spells of the chosen type cost 2 less to cast. So I can tap green, and other colors, -2 for acidic slime, -2. It's going to be a 2/2 death touch. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. I'm going to destroy the thing attached, said the Revi. Also, at the beginning of my upkeep, if I control my commander,
That goes right back onto play on your field.
create a copy. That's a create a copy of Biowaste Blob. Move into combat. So they all get +2/+2 now. So 4/4, 7/6, 2/2, 2/2. I'm gonna swing you, yeah, with 7/6.
Is that it?
Yeah. I'll pass.
Make sure you tap them.
He's up.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Then return as a Gaia Reach Sanctum. 4. And 6. So 10. Desolation Twin.
Desolation, man.
When he enters, he creates a copy of himself.
That's the 2 10/10s.
And I get the Cascade for less than.
Less than 10.
Oh, twice. Wow, really? Wow.
What lands?
Yeah. Suspicious Bookcase.
I remember that. You played it before.
The next one after the bookcase is Eldrazi Confluence. I can choose 3. I may choose the same mode more than once. I'm going to exile non-land permanent and then return it to the battlefield tapped
Oh.
under its owner's control. Tapped.
Are you sure you want to do that?
It's being exiled and then returned tapped.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking destroy something.
Desolation Twin could have come back and made another token.
No, what's on cast?
I'm gonna destroy your Thran Dynamo. What else you got? You got this guy.
Yeah, he's being tapped.
Come back, tapped. Who else?
This one.
The actual Biowaste Blob?
Yeah. 3. Do 3.
He's doing Suspicious Bookcase.
3 for Suspicious Bookcase. Attack you, Joe, for 7 commander.
I can't block.
No.
What does that do? Make him unblockable?
Target creature can't be blocked this turn.
Yeah, 29.
Your turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna +1 Tasha. She's gonna go up to 6. I'm gonna draw a card. Anyone have instant or sorceries in their graveyard?
I have no graveyard.
I'm going to land per turn. It's going to be a Sunken Hollow. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands, which I do, so it doesn't enter tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 black and 2 blue remaining. 6 total with 4 remaining. Sower of Discord. I'm going to pick Ripley and Joe. So whenever one of you takes damage, the other one takes damage as well.
We're tied.
Okay.
Joe, you don't have any flyers?
Not right now, no.
I'm going to enter combat and swing a 2/3 flying at you.
Take 2. Ripley takes 2.
And I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. And draw. I'm going to -7, Tamio. I draw 3 cards and then I get an emblem with you may cast non-land cards from your hand without paying their mana costs.
Oh, wow.
Bro,
You get an emblem that's essentially omniscience.
Yeah. Dragonology.
Why are you drawing so many cards?
I draw 3 cards. I'm going to play Good Fortune Unicorn. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a +1 counter on that creature. Up next is Sahali, Voice of Plenty. That will enter with a +1/+1 counter. Flying Planeswalkers I control. Planeswalkers I control. And other creatures I control have hexproof. I can pay 6 to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. Then we're going to go Colonian Hydra. That enters the battlefield with 4, but 5 1/1 counters. I'm going to play Explore. I'm going to play an additional land this turn. Draw. My land per turn is an island. My additional land per turn is a forest. Guild Scorn Ward on Shalai, Voice of Plenty. Enchanted creature gets protection from multicolored. I'm going to play Firemind Vessel and enters the battlefield tapped.
Is that 4 or 2?
2. 2 different colors. Now I'm going to move into combat. Tapping Rubania, gaining control of this. 6/6 flyer. Combat.
Oh, well, as long as he doesn't swing at Joe, it won't hurt him.
The politics are still there.
Swinging the Sower of Discord, the Daxos. Do you have flying over there, Sean?
No.
And the Revi. So 6/6, a 2/3, and a 2/2 that cannot be blocked by creature's power 2, 3 or greater.
10? 6, 2, and 2?
Yep.
How much, Commander?
2.
2.
They're all going to untap, and when this one deals combat damage to you, I'm actually going to leave him tapped. Yeah, no, I'll untap him. When this one deals combat damage to you, Daxos, exile top card of your library, and I gain life equal to its CMC. Until end of turn, I can cast that card
10.
and spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Can I see it?
Living weapon.
Hold complete. So I'm going to gain 7 life. And then I'm going to spend 3, 6,
Got the mana.
7 to play Cauldron Complete.
Well, no, you can cast anything for free.
It's not from my hand.
Oh.
I only stuff from my hand for free.
You get the germ token.
Yeah, it's on a token right here. So it's indestructible itself, and the equipped creature gets +5/+5.
No.
First strike, trample, indestructible.
But you're on main phase 2 right now.
Yeah. When it
He's
deals
on-
combat damage to the creature, I
He's
exile
on
that
main phase 2.
creature. All my creatures have hexproof too, except for Shalai.
Alright, Ripley, you win. Good game.
That's my turn.
I will untap. Upkeep. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control your commander, create a token that's a copy of Biowaste Blob. So I will get a 3rd Biowaste Blob. So all my oozes are gonna get plus service 3. And that's a copy of itself. So 3 3 3 3 3 3 10 10 blah 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 5 5. Then I will draw, swamp, open palette, swamp, and 2 less. I will play a gelatinous cube. It has engulf. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-ooze creature an opponent controls until gelatinous cube leaves play. I'll stick Shalai in the gelatinous cube. And the gelatinous cube is going to be a 7/6. It's going to be a 7/6 gelatinous cube. I'm going to throw a... I'll use the black from here. I'll throw a green from the Opulent Palace -2 for a Mana Plasm. It's going to be a 1/1 plus super. It's going to be a 4/4. Whenever I cast a spell, I cast X until his turn, where X's spells converted mana costs. It doesn't have haste, so it doesn't matter. I'll throw a green from this forest, -2 from the incubator for an extra blob. It's going to be a 6/6 with delirium. So I'll get some big creatures out there.
Tell the foe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beast within your gelatinous.
Gelatinous, you will the gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
Sure, take a permanent.
You got a 3/3 green beast token.
3/3. No, that dies. The enchantment aura must fizzle out. My
Counters, enchantment, and equipment all stay on the creature. However, you don't gain control of them.
yeah, my counters are just regular counters. They're not actual 1/1 counters. Sean, what do you have to block them?
2 10/10s.
2 10/10. You're 15. But you can take 7 unblockable.
Those are unblockable.
Can only be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less.
Cannot be blocked.
Can only be blocked. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less.
So, creatures
It can
power.
be blocked. Oh, it can
Yeah.
be blocked. Okay.
So I'll block it with one of the
You know what?
10/10s.
You know what? No, hold on a second, Sean.
Swing out.
Just
swing out.
Stupid as this is.
Leave
like,
one.
I'm
Leave
going-
your menace guy. Your commander.
Swing with, they all get plus super 3, actually. Because I have 3 biowaste blobs. So it's going to be a 10/10, a 6/6, 4/4, a 5/5, and 3 6/6s.
Oh, I think that's definitely enough. He can block a 10
I'll block a 10.
and a 6/6.
You block the 10/10.
Yeah.
Right.
Which kills it.
What's the next biggest?
A 6/6. He's got like 4
the
of them.
next will be, you got a 6/6.
3 more 6/6s, you said.
So I can block one of the 6/6s and they'll die.
So you like the other 6/6, then extra blob. And then you still take 3, 6, 9.
6, 12, 18.
6, 12, 18.
That kills me.
Dang.
Sorry, John.
My germ token got a 1/1 counter on it, so that stays.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Untap.
Whatever you say.
Upkeep. Draw. Land per turn is going to be an island. 1, 2 blue. And 5 colorless. 7 total for Mind's Dilation.
What's it do?
Whenever an opponent casts his or her first spell each turn, that player exiles the top card of his or her library. If it's a non-land card, I may cast it without paying its mana cost.
Huh. 2 free casters in the room. It's only off the first card each turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna -3 Tasha
So the 33.
and exile your Rubinia, gaining control of my creature deck.
All my creatures have hexproof.
Oh.
I can do this. I'm still gonna -3 her. And I'm gonna exile your Shalai.
Good play. Good play.
That goes back to you. It's
I
exiled.
like it. I like the play.
Whenever I play a opponent's spell, I get a 3/3 demon.
Good play.
Also, it's a black demon. It's a 3/3 black demon, and it gets +1/+1 through that, so it's a 4/4. I can swing a 2/3 at Joe
Don't.
because he doesn't
Don't do
have
it.
flying,
Don't.
and
Don't.
you'll also still
Don't.
take the damage
Don't.
because of Sour.
You good?
So I'll swing 2 at Joe flying, and then Ripley also takes it. And then I'll pass.
Untap. It's gonna stay tapped. Upkeep. And draw. I'm gonna play Selesnia's Signet for free from my hand.
Alright, I exile that top card. And I can play it for free. I'm gonna cultivate. And I cast a spell, so I get another 3/3 demon.
Shit, that's not going the way I thought it would go.
Search your library for up to 2 basic lands, reveal those cards, put 1 onto the battlefield tapped, and the other into your hand, then shuffle. That gets exiled.
Really
This is
interesting.
gonna go onto the battlefield tapped,
Shit.
and this is gonna go to my hand. So it goes there, and then I'm gonna shuffle. So I've actually, they're 2 4/4s.
They don't have flying though.
Anyone want to cut?
No.
Yeah. I'm going to declare attackers. All of it's coming at you, Justin. When Colonian Hydra attacks, I double the number of +1/+1 counters on it, going from 5 to 10. Then we have a 6/6 flyer, a 2/2 flyer, and Daxos, who cannot be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. 2 coming in there.
So 20 total?
6, yeah, 20 total. This 10/10 has trample.
Yep, 10 and then 10 more.
Yep.
I'll take it.
When Daxos deals combat damage to you, you reveal the top card of your library. You exile the top card of your library.
Tiny Bones joins up and it's an enchantment.
I can
How
play
many
it.
can you untap?
Nope, I'm not untapping that. Just the ones that the damage.
You paying 1 for each?
Nope.
No, it's too early.
Tiny Bones joins up.
It's an enchantment.
Alright, yeah, I'll play Tiny Bones for 1. I can do it for...
You can do it as any color.
Yeah.
You can pay mana as any color.
So when it enters the battlefield, I'm going to have each of you 2 discard a card.
I don't have a card.
I'll discard.
What happens if I don't have a card?
And then whenever a legendary comes in, we each mill a card and lose a life.
Yep. I will then pass the turn.
No untap. At the beginning of my upkeep. Buy a waste blob. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control your commander, create a token that's a copy of Buy a waste blob. So now I have 4 Buy a waste blobs.
If it's making a copy, shouldn't you be making
Double.
2 and then...
So I believe I'm getting 3 more Buy a waste blobs. Because I had 3.
Well, if you had 3, you start out with 1. You create 1 token, then you have 4. Then you have 8.
Yeah, no, I'm
then you have
behind now.
16.
So I
So
had
how
3.
many would you have?
I had 3 right now.
It's not a legendary creature.
No. So I get 2 more.
What's giving you the extra token?
He didn't
Well,
get it right.
He
I didn't do it right. But right at the current moment, I had 3 Buy a waste blobs. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control your commander, create a token that's a copy of Buy a waste blob.
So you should have got 3 more. Yes.
I should be on like 12.
Yeah, you should have more.
But I
than
had
that.
6 Buy a waste blobs now. So all my oozes are to get plus 6 from 6. I will draw. It's a soul ring. I'll pay 1 for the soul ring.
Mm-mm.
Oh, You cast a spell, so I exile the top card of your library. Let me see.
It's an island.
Oh.
Was that-
exiled.
Yeah. So all my oozes are to get plus 6 of 6. And I cast a spell for 1. Mana Pump's gonna get positional bonus 1. What do you have to block with?
2 4/4s.
I'm gonna swing you for 8,
Probably.
6, 12, 18. This guy's an 8/8. So that's 28 damage. Even if you block 4 and 4, that's still 20. That's lethal here.
All right, you can. I'll just die.
Yeah, lethal here.
I'll block 2. I'll block 2 of your creatures. That way, you have to swing 2
Yeah,
more.
so
At
2 of
me.
these die.
No, they don't die, but you can't count them in. They don't die.
Okay. So I still have to swing. I can still swing another one of these. 6, 12, 18. He blocks 2 of them.
So you're at 6. I blocked 2 of them.
Another 8.
So 6 plus 8, that's 14. You need to deal 6 more damage. Swing your commander. You have to swing
I
your
just
commander.
kill you here with the commander.
Yeah, swing the commander and kill me.
Yeah.
And then you still have a bunch of 6/6s to block anyways.
I have 3 6/6s to block.
Anything else on your second main phase?
No, I'm cooked. I'm past.
Untap, upkeep,
No.
and draw. Plains is my land per turn. What's your biggest guy?
3.
You-
6.
I'm gonna take one of them.
Yeah.
So now those are 5/5s.
Yeah.
I'm going to declare my attackers all at you.
You got 6, 11, and 4.
I have a 20/20,
20/20.
2/3 in the air.
Okay.
So it's 24 damage coming at you right there.
I'm at 24 life.
You have blockers.
I would like to take the 24 damage.
You're gonna take the 24?
You are in that win.